Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here. Today I have the next part of the NU Road with the top 10. Before I get into that, I just want to say, if you guys didn't know, every Thursday I upload a podcast with my boy Key, and it's called The Lock, and this recent one, it's on like iTunes, Spotify, and all that. It's also linked down below on Anchor, which connects you to all that. But this recent one, we had my boy Mega Mogwai on. So those of you that have been following me for a while, have been following Pokemon for a while, you may have heard of him. It was a really good episode, so I encourage you to check it out. That link is down below. It's just, you click on Anchor, and then from there you can either listen to it there, you can listen to it on our SoundCloud, you can listen to it on everything. Just from that link, it'll let you go to them all. But I just wanted to let y'all know if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, finishing it or passing this team, it has Sceptile, which is something I've been wanting to use. Life Orb Sceptile to be exact, and Vikavolt. So let's get right into team preview. So the first member of the team is, of course, Life Orb Sceptile. Did I say Mega Sceptile on the thing? Oh, please don't tell me I said Mega Sceptile. Life Orb Sceptile. Now, Life Orb Sceptile is incredibly hard to switch into, though it doesn't have the best immediate move pool. Hidden Power Ice basically hits its main switch-ins in Golbat and Vileplume, where you have Focus Blast that hits other switch-ins like Incineroar, and then Leaf Storm and Giga Drain just round it out, or your grass coverage. Again, this Pokemon is very tough to switch into just because its moves are pretty strong. 130 base power Leaf Storm, 120 base power Focus Blast when it does opt to connect. So really excited about it, especially because of its high speed tier 2. I hope we can get some KOs with it. Xatu is the next one in the squad. We have 52 special attack investment and Dazzling Gleam for Pangoro. Enough speed for Jolly Pangoro as well. The rest is put into defense. Obviously, we have Psychic Stab, Roost for longevity, U-Turn for momentum. This is our fighting type switching on the team. And of course, with Magic Bounce, our aim is to prevent hazards from our opponent. Incineroar is the next member on the squad, and we are using offensive Incineroar with Incinium Z, Swords Dance, Flare Blitz, Darkest Larry, and Earthquake. This is one of our offensive comfy checks on the team because it just naturally tanks hits, and Flare Blitz does a ton. Jolly Max Speed, so we can speed tie with at least opposing offensive Incineroar, but also just like Swords Dance, Earthquake does a whole ton to them. This is also one of our Sceptile checks, if it is specs. Xatu is also another one of our Sceptile checks as well. And one of our Delphox checks on the team too. Steelix is our comfy check as well as our Stealth Rocker as well. We have Stealth Rock, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, and Curse. We have speed as well on a Curse set just so we can outspeed opposing Steelix. Maybe get off an Earthquake, or even if we want to Curse alongside them, outspeeding them after is just worth it. But again, this is one of our comfy answers. This is our Electric Immunity. This is also, a Curse allows us to potentially be able to get up rocks versus Xatu, but also just be a threat versus more passive teams that cannot really wear down Steelix that much. Beating bulk up Braviary is a big thing as well. Just being able to Curse alongside it allows us to beat it 1v1, which is really solid. So, this Hariyama. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Finch didn't even know what this EV spread did anymore. So, I'm going to make an educated guess here and assume that the defense and HP allows me to take on Incineroar a little bit better. The Spadef is obviously there because this is a thick, fat Pokemon. It's supposed to switch in on Pokemon like Mordor, like Delphox, besides Psyshock. At the time, I'm sure Vanillix was also one of the mons that we had to switch into before it got banned from the tier. But thick, fat, obviously a fire and ice resists. Toxic plus Protect is really nice. Protect is good with leftovers for longevity. And I'm sure the attack allows us to be more of an offensive presence to Pokemon like Incineroar and stuff. Knockoff, of course, for getting rid of our opponent's item. I cannot tell you what this EV spread does. But hey, it almost has it in every stat. So you know when the EV spread almost has it in every stat, and it's almost calculated, or I'm pretty sure it is calculated. It's a solid one. There's a difference between this and... difference between this and when Envy takes his Chinese EV spreads and just puts them everywhere, right? I know this was calculated because it's Finch. Last but not least, we have Metronome Vikavolt with Sub Roost. Now that's really cool. I'm assuming Sub is there to help sub up on like Steelix, basically, and then we can Bug Buzz and get the Metronome boost through there. We have enough speed for Pokemon like Weezing, Modest, Max, Special Attack just for the highest damage output, and Roost because Vikavolt has some decent resistances. So I'm pretty excited to use this Pokemon, and let's get right into the battles. Alright, so we have our first game now. I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this team. I'm just assuming this is maybe Custat Berry, I was about to call it Baby Diancie, but it's Carbink, obviously. It is kind of a Baby Diancie. Didn't Diancie like evolve from Carbink? I'm sure there's some lore behind that that I've at least seen. You are a problem, Charizard. Now, yeah, you are a problem no matter what. I think that Hariyama, assuming you're not an acrobatic set, I can do a little bit of work versus you. Vikavolt is very tough for my opponent to switch into. They don't like switching into Thunderbolt, especially when it's Metronome boosted. So, as far as leads go, I do love the Hariyama because I don't expect Carbink. I expect something that can possibly deal with a majority of my team. He ends up leading off with Blastoise. I want to see if you're Water Spout. I'm being honest here when I say I want to see if you're Water Spout. Ends up going for Scald. So, again, he doesn't switch in very well to Sceptile. Yes, Charizard is there, but I have the combination of Incineroar, Hariyama, even Steelix and Vikavolt. Can check it depending on its actual set. Do I want to knock instead? If I get burnt, it's annoying because I'm obviously not thick fat. I mean, I'm obviously not guts, excuse me. This is my switch into Incineroar as well as potentially Charizard. So I let off with this just in case he let off with Carbink because I can go hard into Xatu basically, or Protect Scout. I'd also matched up well versus Incineroar because it gave me a knockoff. But we're going to make the Sceptile play here. As he Scalds again. I don't know why, but my head is telling me this guy's going to Mirror Coat you. But you know what? I don't care. I'm clicking Leaf Storm. If he's going to Mirror Coat me and kill me, I'd rather I get off a million with this Leaf Storm than, you know, it end up happening and I go for Giga Drain and he gets a lot back. So that looks to be Assault Vest. I did 25. That kind of has to be Assault Vest. I don't even think Max Videf Incineroar would take that little. Yeah. That's a really, like, I'm assuming that is AV for sure. Yeah, that's around AV. That damage is nice though. I still like Xatu. It doesn't do that much in this game, I'll be honest, but it's a grass resist and which is good with 2 Pokemon, and obviously a rock stopper. So offensively, Incineroar is a good play here if I don't want my Hariyama being knocked off. Sorry, I'm just thinking a lot because that Charizard, Z Celebrate is coming to mind, and I don't want to get celebrated on, bro. I do not. I swear if I keep Hariyama healthy, I can deal with it, though. I'm going to make the Incineroar play. As he just U-turns, this is fair. He doesn't actually switch in very well to Incineroar, period. As he goes Carbink, and this is why I have Xatu. If you want to get up rocks, do it. Your Power Gem did 4. Yes. As it should be doing. So this is nice. Carbink is relatively weak, and I don't care about Incineroar coming in. First off, I'm faster than this thing, always. Secondly, I can get a little U-turn off and go out to my own. Like, I'm chipping away at him. I know he's AV, so I can go out to my own. I'll take an Earthquake if he wants to go for it. If he goes for another U-turn, it's okay too. As he goes for knockoff. Nice. Perfect. That's basically what I wanted because this gives me a free Earthquake. And that's awesome. So he no longer can come in on Sceptile. So Sceptile gets a little bit better, though obviously the dude has Charizard, which is something I want to do. Like if he goes Charizard, I'm clicking my Z move immediately. I am clicking my Z move immediately. Carbink comes out. Oh, also this should die to Dazzling Gleam. I bet you Dazzling Gleam don't even kill at 10%. But it should be really close. We're gonna make the Xatu play one more time. I thought he was almost gonna click rocks, but luckily he thought about it because yeah, he was not doing any damage to me, so he should never have clicked rocks. I should break this thing sturdy, which I'm gonna go for right now. I'm just gonna go for Dazzling Gleam just in case he goes out into Incineroar because I don't know if that's an OHKO. I'll be real at 10%, and it's leftovers, so that makes it a little bit more annoying for me. I'll be a little honest there. Maybe I should allow him rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna make the Steelix play. See if I can get him. Basically, the situation I want is I want him to go Blastoise so I can get in my Sceptile and just start clicking Giga Drain, right? But I'm gonna make the Xatu play just in case he, you know, tries to go for rocks here. He should go Blastoise or one of his 2 grass types. Nice. My U-turn did 7% at what, -1? Yep, it did 7% at -1, so it should KO now. Beautiful. This forces in Blastoise, which still gets in Sceptile. I think Steelix is the play, because even if he goes Charizard, at least I can sack at that point. Like, wait, Incineroar gone, Flare Blitz and Darkest Lariat is nice. He actually does go Blastoise over Charizard, which is awesome for me. We're going to make the Sceptile play because I don't think I'll die to Ice Beam from a Blastoise. Yeah. Giga Drain here as he goes out into Whimsicott. That did so much damage. What? Huh? And this is resisted. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This mon is tough to switch into. Why are you taking that? You're obviously not specs, but why are you taking that much? How'd you take that much? I did 40%. Are you minus Spadef? I was in Overgrow, duh. Okay. I was in Overgrow. Let me calm down. Let me put myself at 12% so I know. So he is actually more HP invested than I thought. So I got like a mid-roll. HP Ice does 57 to 68%. Not worth right now. I can get in Steelix and get up my rocks. Yeah, Moonblast isn't going to do that much. And the reason I'm saying that is because I can always get in my Sceptile again and just Giga Drain on the Blastoise one more time. So I will go for rocks here. And we'll go Xatu now just in case he wants to sub or do any of that stuff. Oh boy. Roost, you turn out into my Bug Buzzer and start clicking it. That's fine. Xatu's not as important. I check Sceptile with, unless it's like an acrobatic set, I check it with Hariyama too, and I check it with my Bug Buzzer as well. So I basically go Vikavolt, and I think I just start spamming Bug Buzz. Because Bug Buzz obviously goes through sub. That did so much damage, and he got a Spadef drop, which makes it a lot harder on me. Man, that makes it harder. Special attack drop, excuse me. I don't know why I said Spadef drop, but special attack drop is what he got. Yo, this is just offensive then. I think he's... Wow, I'm struggling versus this. I think he's max special attack. I really think he's max special attack and max HP. I should have just HP iced. I mean, I'm doing like what, a net 40-something%. As long as he's not behind a sub, I can beat him with Sceptile, and I still have rocks up, which is important. So I'm losing, but I'm not losing. Vikavolt should probably still be able to eat a hit from Sceptile. I'm not entirely sure. Please switch out to Blastoise. I don't want this to happen to me. He's at 61. I'm assuming he's like, what, 57 next turn? And then HP Ice will bop you. 56, yep. That's fine, bro. Take it from me. Take him. Take him from me. I mean, he's going to go Blastoise now, right? But as long as Whimsicott is not around, that has to be like max HP and then max special attack. He did so much to Vikavolt. One more sub? You know, for old time's sake. If he goes for Moonblast and I live. It did, it hasn't Moonblasted me once. He can go for Moonblast again. I mean, he can go for sub again. He gets one more. I ain't switching, bro. I ain't got that type of HP. Nice. Okay. I'm in. This does enough. I did 40, so obviously it's gonna do enough, but 26 min. Sick. No! Is it belly drum? Oh god, it's belly drum. No. First, no. You don't. You took half my Pokemon to kill you, and then you kill yourself. First off, I'm offended. But secondly, no. No, no, no. I'll go Hariyama. Is he Celebrate, right? Shoot. Okay. I mean, I gotta pray I live Air Slash. Come on, come on. Get the Toxic off. Thank you, game. Okay. It's still a tough one because I'm still very, very weak to... It might come down to luck with me and my... No! Wait, Celebrate Air Slash Flamethrower Roost? I don't think my Incineroar does it. I'm gonna break Vikavolt because Vikavolt can sub Roost. Yes. Hey, 2 turns here. So right here, if I close combat, so okay, so if I protect and he attacks me, I win because next turn I just close combat to ensure he dies. If he roosts, I think I lose because then it just comes down to Sceptile winning, but I think I'm gonna lose regardless, right? I need these 2 alive to potentially even win. That's what I'm saying. I had to make the play. So he loses flying type, which means this is gonna do a ton of damage. Let's go. Nah, I just protect here. Even if he roosts again, at that point it doesn't matter. Because he should die to poison. So yeah, at that point it didn't matter. Okay. So I go Vikavolt because Vikavolt beats Blastoise, it beats Sceptile, and I think it can sub-roost on Carbink, I'll be real. Actually not 100% on that. Bro, is Sceptile living Carbink's Power Gem? Which one of these is Power Gem? Okay, I am, and it's putting me in Overgrow. Woo! Overgrow, buddy. Let's just put myself at 12. 95 min, let's go. Oh boy, I don't know if that... So this might have been the play, assuming he wins a speed tie. Is that a Salt Fast? That did nothing. He red carded me. Wait, that's okay. That was okay because I did it. Let's go. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Dude, if this Carbink lays up a Trick Room, I'm gonna be so sad. I'll be real, I'll be really sad. I'm out of range of rocks, which is really good too. I'm just gonna roost. I'm literally gonna continuously sub-roost until his light screen is gone. I don't care about your rocks. Actually, I need to make sure his light screen is gone. Oh my gosh, if I sub it... No, that's fine, that's fine. Oh! We getting lucky! He's about to be Aqua Jet Blastoise and I'm done for. He is about to be Aqua Jet Blastoise and I'm done for. Watch him be Aqua Jet. I swear if you are Aqua Jet, dude. I swear if you are Aqua Jet, man. All my emotions this game. There's no way you're Jet. He said good game so predominantly. Let's go! If this says 1100 points, I'll be really mad too. Woo! Woo! I'll say, so the only, if I didn't crit him, I don't think that point that mattered because I obviously had Metronome boost and I'd be an Overgrow. So I clicked Giga Drain and I would have knocked out Carbink, and then that meant that I just had to Leaf Storm the Blastoise to avoid like a freeze messing me up. But obviously, if I missed Leaf Storm, I could have lost too. But Leaf Storm with an Oko Blast. Like, yo, Sceptile pulled through. I'm glad I got the one read I needed to on Charizard as well. Basically, I kind of had to make that play. I thought, oh, okay, good. He actually has some points. That's awesome that we were able to take those from him. What does that mean for us? We're number 26 on the ladder. Nice. All right, guys, I'm pausing until I need some water. That was a fire. Hey, that was a fire start. When I said that had emotions all around. Oof. Dude had Subseed Whimsicott as well. All right. I will be right back, friends. Alright guys, so we have another game now. Very weak to Metronome Vikavolt. That's one thing I wanted to note. This isn't Mega Stabilized, so I can get up rocks. I want to keep my Steelix healthy because I don't want to lose to Comfey. If I'm my opponent, I probably always lead off a Piloswine too, but we're going to go the Incineroar route. Use Xatu as a pivot into Piloswine from there. I wonder how much my opponent... I'm going to look at my opponent's rank just to... because it looks like they're really good. Like just based on the type of team, I could tell. Like 1243, whatever. I don't really care about that. Oh, I have more losses than wins. Anyway, Zatu's my play. Zatu kind of 1v1s a lot of my opponent's team too. If I don't know if you guys noticed, and because it is because he is -1. I didn't mean to Rooturn. I meant to Rooturn. I just put it Roost and U-turn together. I meant to Roost there, but. Because he is -1, I am going to basically attempt to weaken this thing. Look at his Bug Buzz / Thunderbolt switch-ins, and look back at my team. You know, it's like I'm very good versus this Pokemon. He should not be able to knock me out even with Ice Shard. I mean, Ice Shard for crits can knock me out, but it did 26. That has to be a roll. Like I understand it's a lot stronger, but not by when I say a lot, That's really disappointing. Any Stealth Rock, Ice Shard, -1. Oh, okay, so it had a good chance to knock me out. That's really sad, but it's okay. Incineroar doesn't really switch into this Pokemon very well. I'm pretty sure my Malicious Moonsault will knock you out. I could be wrong though. Actually, I might have 53 min. Okay, go. Yeah, I'm clicking this. If I can play a game without rocks, that'd be awesome. I don't know how much defense he has, but if he lived that, then I'd be even more sad that he got the roll versus me. But I'm obviously very weak to his Medicham now with my lack of fighting resist. However, my Hariyama doesn't do much this game. So if he goes Medicham, I think I go hard Hariyama on the high jump kick, and then I protect after that, and then I try and wear him down between, you know, that and Vikavolt. Like Vikavolt eats the hit. I don't know if my HP stat is going to help me though versus a Medicham. Let's just assume the one I'm scared about. Wow, I actually tank. What? There's no way huge power is calced. Yeah, okay. I'm about to say there is zero way huge power is calced in this. There goes Medicham. There goes my Hariyama on his high jump kick. That boy is banded. Right? That has to be. Yeah, get the hell out of here. No, that's just scarf damage. That's like adamant scarf or something. I need you to take 50%. That is scarf damage. Yeah, I need you to take 50. Because this Pokemon is basically going to cost me a Pokemon every single time it comes in. This is really upsetting because I'm not very good versus this Pokemon. I think I maybe should start going Vikavolt and start clicking buttons, but I'm gonna knock here first. I mean, I don't think the T-Spike is anything I can actually deal with. And he could have been Rocky Helmet there, so maybe I just messed up going for that. But we're gonna protect just to get a little bit of extra. I just don't want to go hard into Vikavolt. Sceptile. So, okay. I think no matter what, Sceptile is the weakest link, because at least that can protect. Okay, cool. I get off a Leaf Storm here, which is awesome, and I go for Leaf Storm because it's Overgrow boosted. Nice. I believe I go Vikavolt in an attempt to sub on his Pain Split. Let's see. Perfect. Just Thunderbolt to start getting my Metronome boost. Lovely. Okay. So, I mean, this is the situation that I thought I'd get versus it, but I definitely If I would have known Zatu died there, I wouldn't have went out to it, but it's fine. We're just gonna Thunderbolt spam again versus the Sableye. I have my Metronome, so I don't really care. And knock me off if you want. Whatever, go ahead and give me Sableye. I don't care about the burn either, that means you can't put me to sleep. Sableye's gone. He has 0 Flare Blitz switch-ins, and Vikavolt lives every hit from this thing. It's 100% in my best interest to Thunderbolt here and just get rid of this Metachamp. Alright, awesome. So I want to say I go Steelix here because if they go Vileplume, I can always sack. Yeah, exactly. I can always sack this. And what I'm gonna do is actually get up my I'm getting up my rocks because I don't think you can 2-hit KO me, and I think you'll also sack Vileplume, and I want to make sure I smack you with my Incineroar. But if there's any world where Incineroar actually doesn't KO you back, and also another reason why I want to get up rocks is because if I get the Effect Spore and it's sleep, I can lose. Wow, it actually doesn't kill you. I Heavy Slam here. Please. All right, that did way too much. You're not Fizz Def at all. You're not Fizz Def at all. What the hell? Perfect. All right, so we sack Hariyama here. Giga Drains to knock me out. Go Incineroar. I click Flare Blitz. I literally spam Flare Blitz, I think, until I die. Hey, perfect. And as long as Steelix, which is at sturdy, which it 100% is, I shouldn't lose the Comfy ever. And even if you Calm Mind up and do your Draining Kiss things, you don't get enough recovery back. And this is going to do a lot. 80%. Woo, that's some damage. He's Life Orb too, but my Steelix is definitely alive and ready to tank an HP Fire. And even if he crits me, I do have sturdy. So, GG. Hold up. GG back to you too. Hey, beautiful. All right, big licks, beautiful. So that started a little bit rough. It was me underestimating Piloswine. I didn't expect it to do as much as it did. I'll be real. That's what underestimating is. I want to see how many points I have, but I guess we'll pause it until we find another battle, guys. I'll be right back. All right, a matchup that I'm. Hey, have fun, bro. Just wondering. My grandma was from across from Naples, basically. So I'm just trying to see. Nice. Okay, so this is a tough matchup. Vikevolt's really good, but you already know how good Clawitzer is versus humans. I absolutely love Hariyama's ability just to knock off and spam. Versus that. Sceptile is really annoying too for my opponent, I feel. We're going to go the Hariyama route though because it actually gives me a decent matchup versus the Palossand as well as this. If he's going to get up rocks versus me, I'd rather just Toxic, I'll be real. Like, I'd rather make sure this thing can't beat my Vikavolt later. I don't care at all about that. Like, I really will. It doesn't make... And I don't care. Like, my Zatu doesn't have a role in this game besides Hariyama. So I'm okay with him basically not having a Palossand. A Palossand. Obviously, he does have the Hariyama, but I feel like offensively, I check it. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm underestimating my ability to check Hariyama because it looks like it's his fire resist too. He would probably Earth Power here, actually, now that I think about it. Make the Hariyama play again. If he rocks there, fantastic play. Yeah, he did Earth Power. Nice. I don't think now is a turn you rocks, because I can obviously go right back down to Zatu. I'm going to attempt to beat this thing and not... Okay, so if he does rock and I get in Zatu, that's fantastic for me. Let me just try it, because if he just Soar Ups, it's fine. I'll make the same play, but if he does rock, then I get so much out of the turn, and now I can safely go out into my Sceptile here and click HP Ice. HP Ice knocking out Palossand as well as doing a chunk to Golbat. Not as much as I wanted, of course. But we do have Steelix. If he doubles into Clawitzer, I get up Rocks. It's Scarf Togedemaru. I think Vikavolt is going to be my end game here. For sure. I'm getting my Rocks in front of you. Yeah, like that doesn't do anything to me. I get up my Rocks in front of you to ensure that you don't switch in anymore. I'm telling my Pokemon in. And there's the big old Hariyama. If I sack my own Hariyama, I already seen me Clawitzer. I was just thinking about my switchings. Aura Sphere, Water Pulse. Aura Sphere probably makes the most sense versus my entire team. Vikavolt is my mid-ground, as he does go for Specs Water Pulse. I'll make the Sceptile play as a mid-ground versus you, as he... Damn, dude, like, give me some momentum here. Give me something to work with. This is making it tough. U-turn probably doesn't knock me out. I don't want to go Vikavolt. Yeah, this is why I hate this type of Pokemon when I'm using this type of team. It's so aggressive. It is so aggressive. Interesting. I mean, I'll definitely take the knockoff on Golbat. No Violet means Sceptile is nasty, and I can go the Vikavolt route versus you. Okay, go ahead, give me my Rocks. Alright, so now I can go with Rocks up and all that. I can sack Vikavolt. Excuse me, the Sceptile route versus you. Sack Vikavolt. I get in Sceptile. I mess something up. In. Though this dude has like 10 million Assault Vest Mons, so I'm not even sure. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, that did some damage. Hold up. That did some damage. Nice. Wait, this isn't even AV. Beautiful. Oh, it's just Wish. It's annoying Wish. So, wait, no Scarfer on this build, unless it's Scarf Incineroar, which I'm faster than, so I'm okay with that. I did so much damage, too. Get up Rocks in front of you. Oof, and it's in. Okay, so that's something I wanted to avoid, but I'm gonna have to check Hariyama offensively, I think, or that mon offensively. I think he'd Aura Sphere, but I still have to make the Hariyama play anyway. Go ahead and knock me out, my friend. Gonna get in the boy now. Gonna throw off an Aura Sphere. He should sack Palossand, but yeah, I couldn't, like, I still think Giga Drain was my play. Hariyama doesn't come in on 2 more Giga Drains with a roll of Rocks up, and I don't think he can bring in... So Sceptile's still really good here, right? It is, but I have to call every double into Clawitzer right, I believe. And I think I always have to go Incineroar here. Hey, as long as you are tanking, you are fine. Let's click my Z. Yeah, because Leaf Storm is still looking very good as well versus his own. And that did a good chunk too. Leaf Storm's still looking alright. Alright, Sceptile. Like, Sceptile is my win con here, right? Like, HP Ice, Giga Drain, Focus Blast. Let's go. Thank you, buddy. Hariyama comes out. Hariyama and you Assault Vests. Eastern does 40 to 47. Giga Drain does 23 to 25. He could double now into Clawitzer if he wanted to as well. Like, assuming this doesn't 2-key only, of course. 40 to 47. I think I still got a crit. I think I lost. That's it. I mean, I obviously Giga Drain here. Because if he stays in... He's not. There's no way he stays in. He goes Togedemaru. I don't know if you win the game by doing... Leaf Storm still does a good chunk. Okay, that did nothing. What? And then he just wins with Fake Out. No! Wow, good game, dude. Wow, man. Ah, that did nothing. Yeah, it was tough. I sacked Zatsu, and I expected it to be a different type of Hariyama, and it just messed me up. I don't know why. Leaf Storm! Well, he might mess up here. He might mess up and not go for Fake Out. And completely underestimate 10, 12, 30 to 40. Leaf Storm does KO. Always a pleasure. Good luck with Road. Thank you. Oh, that's unfortunate. It was going to be a tough one anyway because Klawitzer I had no switch-ins to, but that, wow. I think I had to go Sceptile early on, because I feel like Aura Sphere was just no drawback, because Vikavolt you threaten defensively. Because you have Assault Vest and then you have Incineroar. That was my bad. I just mismanaged my Pokemon, I feel. And I think that it would have been tough, but it could have been avoided. Like, my Rocky Helmet definitely would have been important there. Does -1, there's no way -1 Incineroar also knocks out that mon too. Also, thinking about it, after figuring out what type of Togedemaru he was, I don't know how much speed that guy has naturally on the Wish support. That's not the... What? That's not the set they run, is it? Yeah, I'm faster than it with Incineroar too. I knew it. Ah, okay, so I messed up, yeah. Incineroar would have been... I didn't realize how much more valuable Incineroar would have been. +2 in front of another offensive Incineroar, which makes it +1. Earthquake still does 90... So I should have Swords Dance on the Hariyama. But I was at like 2%, so... Oh gosh, not this. I mean, this is cool because I have my Hariyama for half his team. Personally, I do like the idea of... let me think about this circuit. My Incineroar clicks buttons. That's just like... Maybe, dude. My Incineroar clicks buttons. If he's not Mold Breaker Judagon, then Zatsu gets up rocks versus you, which is really cool too. This also clicks buttons. Maybe Incineroar is not the play. We're gonna go the Hariyama route because it lets me scout versus everything. And this is probably the best matchup possible. I don't know if that's... I think that's Specs. Hey, get a nice little Toxic off on you too. Beautiful. So, my best switch-in is Incineroar, so I'm not sure how my opponent wants to play against that. Just gonna knock on... Yeah, Samurott coming out. Okay, cool. So, get a little bit of damage on the leftover Samurott. I don't know what that means. What does leftover Samurott mean? Does that mean Vikavolt walls you? Because I don't know if that's what that means. However, I do want as much recovery as possible. Dude, no, you're not going for the exact same move as me. I did want as much recovery as possible because that mon is a problem to switch into. So, I'm not sure what my play is here because it's leftovers and I'm not 100% on like what that means. I don't want to lose to Passimian because I go Zatsu, right? I think that Sceptile is my play, especially if this is thick fat. Yeah, Sceptile's for sure my play. I'm just gonna Focus Blast too, because it hit Miltank. I didn't care as much about Decidueye. I felt like I didn't care as much about Decidueye because I have an Incineroar. I could be wrong though, but Focus Blast in case it was Sap Sipper Miltank. But him not going out to, I guess it's not Sap Sipper. Goes for sub. If it's sub SD, it shouldn't be able to beat me down. Also, I mean, it should. If it's Adamant, I'm faster than it. If it's Jolly, I'm good. He doesn't have a good Dark Resist. Unfortunately, he crit me, and every bit of damage on this thing does matter. But by that, I mean like Passimian taking that hit might be crucial towards an endgame of Giga Drain. Like Sceptile isn't as important, but it might actually end up doing something with this showing to be sub and this taking that hit. So we're gonna make the Zatsu play as he goes for knockoff. I'm gonna double out to Steel. Well, I'm gonna double out to Steelix to get on my rocks because that looks to be Scarf Passimian. and I don't think my leftovers are as important. I also don't think he has Defog on his set, unless he sub Leaf Blade Defog. And I'll still make the Sceptile play because I don't think he can knock me out. So, getting a Brox, really nice for Typhlosion wearing that thing down. Yeah, this is a support Samurai. That's cool. We'll just Giga Drain. As he goes to Decidueye, depending on this damage, I may go for HP Ice. Unless he actually is that sub Defog set, which is pretty crazy if you ask me, but I mean, you know what? Teach their own. Don't be sub Defog. Okay, cool. Once again, I just clicked Darkest Lariat. Because it's support, I'm assuming I'm going to be faster than it with my Incineroar as well, so I'll probably Darkest Lariat to KO it. Typhlosion tries to bring it in on a Flare Blitz, I guess? Not sure how I feel about that. I don't think that was the play. I feel like Vikavolt going to beat Miltank, so I don't have to keep Hariyama alive, but I also feel like Hariyama is just my switching anyway. As I'll tank. Nice. So Typhlosion's gone. Beautiful. Like, I'm basically, the reason I'm saying that is because I didn't think keeping Hariyama alive or anything made too much sense. Though, obviously, if he goes to Decidueye, I still go Incineroar and I... Is it Moldbreaker? It's not. Nice. Vikavolt is going to be my main check to everything. I'd rather him not get up rocks too if possible. Let him go for a Gunk Shot. That's fine. I get an Incineroar and I click my my Z. And I'm assuming this kills. He can then go Passimian and basically when I sack my Hariyama... Please go. Okay, good. When I sack my Hariyama to that, I get in Vikavolt and I start... Basically, I can start clicking buttons. There's you. Get in Vikavolt, start clicking buttons. You die to Giga Drain as well. There you go. That's a free Bug Buzz from Vikavolt. If he close combats again, he dies. Miltank would be 2-hit KO'd with ease. Not with ease, but Miltank would be 2-hit KO'd. Oh, this was his rocker. It doesn't matter. I have my Metronome boost there, so Miltank is dead. I'm good. I don't think I'll lose to Scarf close combat either, and if especially because Steelix lives a hit. I think I literally stay in and click Bug Buzz versus whatever comes out. Yeah, because I can roost on half his team. So go ahead and give me that. He also might think I'm Choice Scarf. I'm not Choice Scarf. No! Wait, I mean, does that mean I don't keep the Metronome? Is that what just happened there? Oh my gosh. Probably should have Thunderbolted. I want to make sure that I do not ever get an Incineroar on something and essentially give my guy some type of leeway there. So please don't tell. I'm a Steelix, bro. If I die to Passimian, I would be upset at myself. But I should have Thunderbolted there. I didn't think he'd knock, but then when he went into it, I thought he'd U-turn. But even then, U-turn, like, that was a misplay on my part for sure. Thunderbolt was always my play. I could have just dealt with this. And now if I lose, if he crits me or if I die, I deserve to lose. I deserve it. If he crits me or if I die, I deserve it. That's just it. Good game. I deserve that if I lost that. I gave him an opportunity to fight back. And that was just such a stupid play on my part. Such a stupid play. I hate making misplays like that, man. I really do. Like the last game, Clobbert was always going to be tough. And me not assessing that, you know, once I saw Spiky Shield, I should have assessed that my Incineroar was going to be a lot better than what it was. Instead of bringing it hard in on Hariyama to sponge a hit and then, you know, do a little bit of damage for Sceptile in the endgame. Like, but this game, though, I was in control, and then I decided not to click Thunderbolt for whatever reason. And that was just a bad play. That was just a bad play. I want to see where my points are before I keep going, because I do think I could actually finish this with this team, though I think if I fight any Clawitzer, I'm going to be screwed. But oh, come on, dude. This ladder probably updated. This is rank. Really? 1565? Is that the actual rank? That's so nasty. Go for a little more. I'll pause until you find one, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Hopefully last game. God, Pangoro. Ooh, wish support with these threats. Now, Steelix beats Togedemaru. I'm not worried about that. And I luckily have Sceptile, which is super solid versus my opponent's team because it stops his Wisher in this Pokemon. However, I'm very worried about Delphox. Incineroar is a soft check, but I'm also really worried about Pangoro unless my opponent throws it away. We're going to go the Xatu route just because I'm going to attempt to take a Pokemon from my opponent. I'm going to let the timer wear down a little bit and see. I feel like my opponent is going to switch. So a few things I need to figure out. I don't know if the Decidueye is Z or Defog. It could be either or. It could be Z Defog. I feel like that's not a set. The Delphox is what I'm a little bit worried about. But let's assume that Togedemaru is speed control. That means Delphox is either has a few options: Calm Mind, Life Orb, Specs. Oh my gosh, Scarf Pangoro was too weak, and this was his speed control. Nice. Hey, okay, that's literally what I needed Xatu for. Hey, I'm okay with that. Woo! Shout out to Scarf Pangoro being weak and give me that. All right, so I don't know what type of Togedemaru it is, but he's gonna U-turn out into Delphox, right? That's so awesome. Again, this could be Scarf, or it should be Scarf. Ends up going Wheezing to maybe try and burn me. If I'm my opponent, I don't actually T-Spike here. I may be Sludge Bomb on the Xatu, but I'm going to try it again in Xatu here. Oh, sick. I'm back. Your boy is back. Hey, okay, I got the perfect turn one, right? I mean, obviously the perfect turn one is me being at 100%, my opponent being at whatever they're at. But Taunt Wheezing, Taunt Will-O-Wisp, Sludge Bomb, Pain Split, some type of thing. I can see something like that happening. We're going to make a more offensive play, which is go Hariyama. And it's Wish support too. Nice. You don't need no item, bro. I don't care about that. So is it? If that's Wish Delphox, I'll be a little bit sad because that means that. Well, first off, now I'm understand that his set. I think my Xatu's faster. Secondly, my Incineroar just gets so much better versus this guy too. A lot. It just gets so much better. All right. So my main goal should be to knock off every single item my opponent has. Right, that should be my thing. I was thinking about Psychicking there too because like this is the only other reason I want this thing alive. No, dude, what are you, bro? You need Wheezing. Maybe he doesn't. Huh, maybe he didn't. Hey, I'll take it. I don't lose anything by roosting here too. He could try and Wish Pass. That's fine too. Get him my Hariyama right now and just start knocking. You ain't Wish Passing that Wheezing, I'll tell you that much. Baton Pass is gone too. Ooh, I get to start knocking and I love it. I love it. I had to check for a second if I knocked the item because you got the Wish, but... Ooh, I love it. So we're gonna see if my opponent has Heal Belt, which I kind of expect them to have, considering they have like multiple Wish supporters. All right, we'll CC here. All right, see, I'm gonna start doing some damage. I'm tired of this. Oh, you gonna burn me this turn? They did not burn me that turn, and they kind of needed to burn me there because I ended up critting them. Yo, that did so much. I got blown away. So we'll talk about a little bit of this end game here. Incineroar beat this, it beat this, it beat this, it beat this. I think once Incineroar came out, provided I didn't give my opponent enough leeway to beat me, and the combination of Sturdy Steelix plus no Rocker meant that Delphox would never overwhelm me if it's a calm mindset. And if it's a calm mindset, I literally go, like I said, I could sack something, get in Steelix, Earthquake after taking its hit. If Steelix is so weak that it doesn't knock out Delphox with an Earthquake, I have Sceptile there too. Let's assume that he was Triple Wish plus an SD Decidueye. Then he also could never beat my Incineroar, which clicks Darkest Lariat and Earthquake respectively, and wins the game. So that's like the end game I was going towards there. That was, dude, that entire game could have been changed had Pangoro knocked me out turn 1. Now, I don't know. I might as well show myself the roll just to know what it was. You don't have to show me this choice band. How do you, what the hell? He did a lot more. Oh, doesn't have my item here for whatever reason. Why would it not put in Rocky Helmet? I don't like that. Rocky Helmet, oh, it's Rocky Helmet's not in the game. I guess. Alright, so that dude was Jolly. Let's get rid of this admin roll, because that's looking like that. Oh, okay, so that was a 56% chance to knock me out. Hey, but you know what? That was a chance he was willing to take. I don't even know. In fact, there was probably a higher chance of knocking me out considering I stayed in. Rip. Alright, 1571. Whatever. 6 losses. That's ill. That makes me around here. I mean, it's okay because I actually, like I said, I have a team that I really want to use for the finale, which I don't know will be the next one, but I'll probably use the next one anyway. Number 26. Making our way. We're really close. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help my channel out. Thank you, everybody, for the consistent support on this. I don't know if I'm doing Ubers next or NU or PU. This is NU, so obviously not NU. I don't know if I'm doing Ubers or PU next or... Sorry, I just took a sip of water, but something in between. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye, my friends.